So here in Johannesburg in South Africa, there has been a meeting within the Foccisa and Nordic Christian Council cooperation. We have met to share our stories, to talk about what we rejoice in and what we struggle with, and also talk about our hopes for our future cooperation.
Among the challenges that we face here in the Foccisa is the fact that our system of governance is still not that stable. But also the issue of human trafficking is very serious in this end, but also in the Nordics. So we discussed how together we can address this in terms of capacity building, sharing of resources, and praying for one another. That's what Jesus wanted us to do.
The cooperation between Foccisa and churches and councils in the north started late 80s, while it still was affected by the apartheid regime here in South Africa. And over the years we have extended the cooperation by working with the questions of HIV and AIDS and gender-based violence, and now for the last years also about the question of marginalized groups like LGBTI people. And it is my hope that this agreement and the meeting that we have had will strengthen and empower Foccisa, and that the Nordic Foccisa cooperation, where we can learn from each other, will extend the council's work both in South and the North.
Having our meeting here in Johannesburg, South Africa, also reminds us of the history of churches together. Churches being active in society issues against injustice. We have witnessed enormously poverty, but also enormous signs of hope, as it has always been the case here in South Africa. What we experienced the last days of this meeting was a fellowship full of hope and a will of action together. Even though we come from different contexts, we have the same vision of the one church.